And let's bring in ABC News contributor Dr. Alok Patel for more on this. Dr. Patel, thanks for being here. China is now battling its worst outbreak in 2 years, and this is a huge country. So what does this mean for the rest of the world when we see this happening in China?
It's a horrific situation right now in China, Diane. And I think one big difference between China and other parts of the world is the fact that when China completely locked down, what that did was that, yes, it prevented a lot of hospitalizations, but it also prevented the spread of COVID, which could have led to some protective natural immunity. So that's one big difference between China, Western Europe, and the United States, which is why even though we will likely see an uptick in cases from BA2, we had that background protection of natural immunity. We also have a much more efficient vaccine than what was being used in China as well. So two positive notes when we compare the United States versus what could potentially happen.
We could see an uptick in COVID cases here in the U.S. How concerning is that when you talk about, because uptick in cases doesn't necessarily mean uptick in hospitalizations and uptick in deaths. So at what point do we start to worry when we hear about cases?
Great way that you framed that, Diane, because we can't just assume that cases are going to lead to...
That came out in the way that I was thinking of it, because I wasn't sure if I was making sense in the question. But I think you understand what I'm saying, right?
No, that was spot on. That was spot on. Because here's the thing. When we look at cases, we have to look to see how it's going to affect our current situation with our levels of protection and immunity. Now, one big concerning difference between the United States and Western Europe is only about 65% of our seniors above the age of 65 are boosted. There's a higher amount of people who are boosted in Western Europe. So we're almost flipping a coin in the United States when it comes to what's going to happen with BA2, when we should actually be playing a game of chess. We should actually be looking at all levels of protection right now, including those non-pharmaceutical interventions, and saying we are prepared for whatever could happen. But it seems like we're kind of just walking into this blind.
All right, Dr. Patel, we appreciate your analysis as always. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.